another writer, myself included, who can like better articulate the inner workings of like my own Jewish, gay, anxiety-riddled Jew brain. On what I lovingly refer to as the gayest day of my life, at my friend Nicole's house, choreographing a hip-hop dance. And we're like in it, okay? Rageful, or if I'm just like pumped so full of endorphins from living my like secretly gay hip-hop dreams. But when she says to me, "Where are you? You need to come home now." And she drives me home where I find my mother in the complete darkness with her hands folded, like backlit, by a single neon light above the kitchen window. It's important to explain to those of you who have never had to like hide your sexuality to literally everybody around you, that like with all of those adolescent hormones raging through my body, my only opportunity was fantasy. Like even when I was hooking up with my then very serious girlfriend, fantasizing about being with men is like what got me through, always. Wizard brown, I see wizard going down. So my mom steps out of the shadows like a river. My sweet millennials, I don't know how many of you are here. There was a time once, there was a time, I don't know if you can imagine it, when the internet was not like at our literal fingertips. Like it had to be starts like maneuvering the computer like a goddamn hacker. I thought that was like really fucking weird because as far as I knew, like I was the only person in the household who could simply like open AOL. Of like pretty hardcore gay porn. Oh, wizard brown. Yes, wizard brown, I'm here. I found your door. Even after my like nightly erasure of the like internet browser history, I was alas looted by the fucking temporary internet files, which my parents discovered that night on the phone. We're there, and my mom just like will not stop. It's like relentless. There are like 50 windows of gay porn open at this point, and I'm standing there just being like, ew, like what is that? Stop! Close that! Saturday afternoon while you guys are at the car show, you know, please overseas. I'm lying flat, just like a bad idea. He starts to blow, I start to party. And they're both just standing there being like, just tell us if it's yours, like just be honest, it's okay, and we'll deal with it. I was like, okay. How to download a firewall right then and there so that it would never happen again. And that, my dear friends, is the story of how I avoided coming out for 4 more years. Praise your thigh. There's not a guy. There's not a piece of paper. There's not a man in pants who can love you the same as I. Not a giant man who could love you the same as I. Forget that giant man. He won't love you the same as I. I'm not a giant man. Good. But I'll love you until
Is it fun to cry over nothing? It is. No. What I might do next. I hate admitting I've become perplexed. I'm bereaved. I've cried. I've shook. I've yelled. this all proceeds. I hope that wizard don't fulfill his.
But you guys have been amazingly generous. I love you so much. And I know I talked a lot about singing earlier, but you guys have taught me something about myself. I used to cry after singing a passage with a light, airy touch. I cried because I love my goddamn voice so goddamn much.